praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 8 of Sentenced to be a Hero, and it's getting messy, family. Right? Like, it's getting... We gotta watch out now. We gotta look over our shoulder now. You feel me? So, we breaking down what happened to us in the last episode, right? We low-key got jumped, right? I mean, we was kind of lure them out. We was low-key trying to lure them out, but it almost got out of hand there, family. And so, while digesting the situation and reviewing the film, right? We come to the conclusion that was too smooth on account of the opponent for their not like they had inside information. One girl was talking about like, yeah, they picked off every single sniper that I placed, right? That's weird. How you know where every single sniper is, right? And then they isolated us in a way. It's like, okay, nah, they clearly, this was a predetermined, well thought out, including insider information type of plan. So now everybody in question, right? And I don't even know how that works because one dude said that we're also questioning Xylo, but it's like, because they're trying to get to the goddess, right, Teorita. If that's the case, how is Xylo a suspect? Like, he's the one with a pact with the goddess. Anyhow, now I don't know what this means moving forward, but we were introduced to Kivia's uncle, and I don't know if I got it correct a few episodes ago. We knew that she had help achieving her position because of her familial connections. I don't know if I got it right, but this episode I understood more clearly. Her parents are temple, like she's a temple family. But because she didn't really like the way that her parents were comporting themselves, you know, and she kind of viewed them as like, corrupt in a way, and not really living an honest life. She decided to join the military instead of following their footsteps in the temple. And so her uncle, I think his name is Merlin. Was it Merlin? But her uncle helped her achieve her position in the military. Now, our plan moving forward, family, because we can't really do much if we have a traitor, right? Like, how can we move in any type of confidence if we got a traitor? So our first suspect is the guild master. And he's also of like a noble family, but he's very powerful, very influential in the town of the guild. Okay, not to mention, I mean, if you're the head of a guild full of strong people, like that's kind of how you keep all those strong people and large personalities in check, is because you're capable of handling all of that, right? So our plan to sneak in, we're sneaking in, but really we're trying to kidnap the guild master, which I don't know what that's gonna look like after the fact, but that's the reason we got Dota's flashback, is because, and we got Jace it was either Jace or Xylo had mentioned before that Dota had stolen a dragon. Now we learn the exact instance in which he was referencing. Dota was breaking out of jail, and as he's leaving, he claims we didn't hear from the Crown Prince. But Dota is claiming, well, as I'm escaping, the crown prince is asking me to take him with me. So it's like, how am I in trouble and he's not in any type of trouble? Like, I didn't kidnap him. He consented to leaving with me. He asked me to take him. Of course, they don't believe Dota. Also, I don't understand Dota feeding his arm to the dragon. I don't understand that, but he did that. And I think it was Jace actually. And Jace said something about Dota, having a relationship with dragons. I think outside of this feeding of an arm, and this escaping situation. I think he was mentioning that Dota has also an affinity for dragons, which makes sense as to why Jace was like, he clearly, when we were eating and discussing our plan, Jace was like doting on Dota. And Xylo asked Dota about it. He's like, hey man, like he really F's with you, right? Okay. And so to end that trial, Dota said, next time I get a chance, I'm escaping with that boy. Okay, that matters because now we're asking Xylo is asking Dota to be the one to kidnap the guild master, right? While Xylo's causing all this chaos, and Dota is apprehensive about it because he knows last time he tried to take somebody or escape with somebody, he failed. So this is gonna be like a rite of passage moment for Dota. If it goes successfully, it's surely gonna have more confidence moving forward in the story. But he's clearly struggling with the prospect of this mission right now. So we had Xylo and Kivia go into the guild. They tried to act and fake and, put on that they had a request for the guild, but everybody kind of sniffed them out immediately. And then really before it got out of hand, now Xylo was just about to conclude, okay, our plan isn't working. I just got to cause mayhem and a ruckus in here. But we turn around and we see Frenchie, right? And she saves us from getting ahead of ourselves. Frenchie being Xylo's fiance. He calls her former fiance. She's identifying as his still fiance. But we all know that Kivia is clearly feeling Xylo a little bit. So after Frenchie saved us, we get a room to kind of regroup and gather ourselves, but we know what's up. And Kivia and Frenchie at first are kind of like verbally squabbling over Xylo, but then they start both flaming Xylo, which was funny. But we're really just luring these people into like attacking us first, because we kind of sense them encircling us, right? And the reason it's a bunch of kids, family, Dota said this. Well, Dota and Kivia made note of this, right? Dota scoped out the scene and he told us, he's like, hey man, like it's some guild people, but it's a bunch of kids around here. It's kind of weird. But Kivia had mentioned earlier in the episode that the guild will take in orphans to recruit them, right? Like if you have nothing and then I give you something, you're not gonna like turn your back on me. Like you're gonna trust me with everything. And so that's what all of these, I even think that the girl calling the guildmaster brother was probably like this orphan type of girl. Even though she calls him brother. That's probably just how they view him and maybe how he sold it. Anyway, family, we got jumped. We responded, but like we're in for the fight, and hopefully Dota's able to pull off his part of the mission. That's all, family. I'm enjoying the series, of course. All praise is due to the Most High. Peace and love.